There's a uniquely brave group who come to help during crisis or disaster. They're called Team Rubicon. And we had the chance to talk with Marine Corps veteran and 17-time Team Rubicon deployment leader, Larissa Murray.
I am so excited to be talking to you today. You are a true badass. So what led you from the Marine Corps to your role on Team Rubicon?
Thanks, Kelly. After my time in the Marine Corps, I actually went back to school for a couple of years. I got my bachelor's degree and my master's degree, but I was really missing that sense of community and continued service after the military. So a week after I got my master's degree, I went on my first Team Rubicon deployment, and that was to Moore, Oklahoma, following some devastating tornadoes that tore through that area. And I could see that the organization was really drawing on the best of the military elements, you know, that sense of camaraderie and continued service. And so I got hooked right away and got more involved, became an instructor. And after several years, I deployed down to Houston, Texas. And I just decided I wanted to devote all of my time to this mission and to this organization. And I was lucky enough to come onto the operations staff in 2019.
Wow. Okay. So as a disaster response operation leader, which again, so cool, what are the first things you do when you're called?
So the first thing that we do is we kind of assess the situation on the ground. We'll work with local agencies to really understand what that need is. And then we determine, are those unmet needs that we can address? And if we can, then we put the all call out to our volunteers. We say, hey, who wants to go help this community? And we try to get boots on the ground as quick as possible.
What was your most recent deployment?
Most recently, I went out to Alaska this past fall following Typhoon Halong. And we went out to Bethel, Alaska, and some of the surrounding villages there, which are hundreds of miles off the road system up there. So logistics are certainly a challenge. But we worked with many partnering agencies to use small aircraft and like helicopters to get our gear and our people out to these locations. So in Bethel, Alaska and Anchorage, Alaska, we really focused on donations management, but we were also able to get out to some of the smaller villages like Tuntatuliak, which is located on a floating frozen tundra. And we were able to help the community there remove wet insulation from underneath their houses to dry out their houses. And then we reinstalled dry insulation before the onset of winter up there.
You are absolutely incredible. Okay, bring us into a disaster situation. What are you doing in those moments to make sure you're an effective leader for your team?
Yeah, so once we're on the ground, we follow the incident command structure. So we'll have one person in charge, the incident commander, but they're supported by a handful of other individuals that help them determine what work we need to do, where we need to do that work, and then they're also responsible for getting the right people and the right tools to those locations to make sure that we can get the job done.
Okay, let's talk a little bit more about this. What's a gray shirt and what kind of training does it take to become a gray shirt?
Yeah, so we call our volunteers gray shirts because, as you noticed, our kind of service uniform is a shirt that is gray. And you don't need any training to sign up as a volunteer. You just need to have the desire and the willingness to help and to serve. We say we are built to serve in Team Rubicon. And once you sign up, there are a number of different training opportunities that are available to you, depending on what skills you want to develop and what role you want to have within the organization. So we have training if you do want to be one of those leaders on the ground on an operation. We have training if you want to be running a chainsaw, which is very popular in Colorado. So yeah, there are a number of training opportunities depending on which way you want to go with it.
Okay, let's say our viewers are ready to get involved. They want to support Team Rubicon. What can they do?
They can go to our website, which is teamrubiconusa.org. And from there, you can read about our mission. You can read about our organization. You can sign up to be a volunteer or a gray shirt. And you can also donate there.
Thank you so much for joining us today. You are doing amazing things to save lives and help people, and we are just so thankful for you.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity, Kelly. I appreciate it.
Take care.
You too.
To learn more about Team Rubicon and lend your support, go to teamrubiconusa.org.